Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Welcome to our Cambria's DAP Kickoff Event. And I'm Tho from Cambria. It's my great honor to be your host today. This kickoff event marks the beginning of the execution phase where DAO teams begin submitting proposals, taking action, and collectively learning through experimentation. The session includes 5 parts: program onboarding overview, Q&A, DAO dedicated session in which DAO facilitators from each DAO share details about the initial formation of groups and roles and the goals with the work plan, as well as the key milestones. The fourth part is about sharing back from DAO members, and the last part is next milestones. Please join me to welcome our attendees. We have Miss Lin Cao, a Cambria core team, with the DAO facilitators from the 4 DAOs, including Mr. Thanh Nguyen and me for Grow Together DAO and Connect DAO. Miss Hoan Võ and Miss Khuê Võ for Nourish DAO. Miss Hoan Võ and also Miss Mai Fang for Reflection DAO. And we have our current tracking assistant, Miss Lin Phạm. Besides that, please also join me to welcome our DAO members. To kickstart the event, I would like to invite Miss Lin Cao from the Cambria core team to share with us about the program onboarding overview.
Thank you, Thư. Let me share my screen. You see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so hello everyone. In this presentation, I'll share an overview of the DEP program onboarding. So the roles of this meeting are to welcome and onboard the members of the 4 DAOs, to connect you with your DAO facilitators, your group and teammates, to align on tool workflows and collaboration, and to set the tone for a creative, impact-driven experience. I will introduce information and resources to help you get started, such as our current state, program documentation, DAO budget concepts, proposal and reporting workflow, DAO tools, and our next milestone. I won't go into details, just provide a map to help you navigate through. First, let's review our journey so far. On the left, you can see a funnel chart of participant statistics from 182 in the registration stage to 121 in qualification stage, 91 in verification stage, and now 61 members, including you, in the kickoff stage. We congratulate and truly appreciate your commitment. Let's nurture this spirit until the end. On the right is a timeline chart showing our current state, phase 3, onboarding and DAO setup. We have passed the preparation, recruitment, and selection phases. After onboarding, we will start the main phase, execution. Now, for your starting point, we recommend exploring our program documentation site, which we call DevDocs, especially the onboarding hub section, with resources including DAO budgets and guides to use DAO tools, DEP branding guidelines, templates, and policy. In this onboarding hub, I would like to highlight on the left is the checklist for your onboarding. Since we are at the kickoff event now, you have already completed 5 action items such as joining Cambria Discord, setting up your MetaMask wallet, joining your DAO space on SDAO, accessing the right share folder. We'll walk through the next 4 items together. On the right is the table of DAO-specific links, including links to your DAO space on SDAO, DAO right folder, Discord channel, check-in spreadsheet, proposal report form, and Padlet. We will take a closer look at some of these in the next few minutes. In the onboarding hub, we have a page that briefly introduces the DAO concept and basic terms for you to understand why we use the DAO model, what the governance tokens are used for, what a proposal is, and how it enables decision making, what quorum is, and how it helps the process. The next phase, DAO operating playbook, explain the DAO governance flows, how a proposal becomes action, our DAO code for collaboration, and the conflict handling framework. Now, to the most important part, proposal and reporting. Here you will find proposal template and example, instruction on proposal submission and voting. We also provide templates for reporting, such as proposal reports, DAO summary reports, and the impact tracking template, along with the channel to submit them. Now, let's take a look at the tools you will use in this experimentation program. First, MetaMask. At this point, you all have confirmed your wallet for that. It is used to interact with SDAO, receive proposal funding, and earn card recognition. Next, each DAO has a DAO space on SDAO for members to submit and vote on proposal and manage DAO funds. We also use Google Drive share folder for dev material, DAO library and working files, and Camera Discord for discussion and collaboration. Again, you can check the Onboarding Hub on DevDocs for DAO-specific links as shown earlier. Now, please take note of our next milestone. October 10, we will meet again in the onboarding scenes meeting to align all DAOs before the execution phase and preview the DAO proposal. Also, this day, October 10, all proposal will be submitted in the same day via the Create Proposal feature on XDAO with 14-day voting period. By October 17, DAO facilitator and tracking assistant will complete the preliminary qualification. And until October 24, DAO participants will vote on the qualified proposal listed in the voting tracking sheet. More detail can be found on the program timeline page on DevDoc. Next, please note our support channel in priority order. During the program, if you have any issue, first please check our DevDoc, then try asking your DAO mate in Discord. If still unresolved, you may reach out to Camera team via the contact form. And finally, please make sure to check Discord and email every day. These are our main communication channel. Yeah, that's all for my part. Thank you for listening. We are honored to have your participation in this journey to shape the future of community governance and cooperation. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Miss Lin Cao, for the sharing. Now, let's move on to the Q&A section. We've gathered key questions from the registration form, and our DAO facilitators will now share with you the answers. For the remaining questions, we will provide responses on the dev docs. Okay, so for the first DAO, Pro Together DAO, we have Mr. Thanh Nguyen will share the answers for the question. Will there be opportunities for collaboration across different DAOs, and how can we participate in them effectively?
Hi, everyone. Right. So with that questions, at the moment, within the DEP 2025 program, there are no projects that officially belong to more than one DAO. However, you are absolutely welcome to join activities of another DAO as a local volunteers whenever that project needs support. Thank you.
All right, yeah, thank you so much, Tan, for the responses. And yeah, so move to the second DAO we have is Connect DAO, and I will share with you the answers. The question is, what exactly is Connect DAO? Is it mainly about connecting with each other, or is there a broader vision behind it? A clarification would be very helpful. Yeah, so Connect DAO is not just about connecting with each other. Its mission is to facilitate 300 meaningful intergenerational sessions, or we call TECD sessions, between youth and seniors. The goal is to reduce social isolation, foster learning, and create well being through structured online activities, for example, like storytelling, memory games, and music. So the vision is about building impactful intergenerational bonds while using DAO tools to coordinate, reward contributions, and share outcome transparently, not only casual connection. So, for a fuller picture, we invite you to read more details on our website through the DAO projects overview from Connect DAO and also with the example proposal from Connect DAO. Okay, so I will soon share with you the links in the chat box. So thank you. And so now move to the third DAO. We have Nourish DAO. Please listen to the sharing from Ms. Huan Va. She will share the answer for the question. Can DAO facilitate investor or partner linkages for our projects to ensure sustainability?
All right. Thank you so much for the question sending to us. For now, the DAO will focus on connecting DAO members with local delivery partners to collaborate on this cohort project and build initial impact. This will ensure the activities are practical, well supported, community rooted with relevant resources. And specifically for the question we received from Nourish DAO, we have 2 local delivery partners that we will introduce to you in our Discord channel so that you can collaborate and discuss for further collaboration in the future. And after this cohort, we will also discuss with all participants and partners about potential opportunities for further collaboration, of course, including exploring pathways for more sustainable project in the future.
Thank you so much for your sharing, Huan. And now move on with the fourth DAO. We have Reflection DAO. And Miss Mai Fan will share with us the answers for the question. What other types of contributions are encouraged besides content creation?
Okay. Besides content creation, there are actually many ways to contribute to Reflection DAO. At its core, it's about creating activity that bring people from other DAO together and help them feel free, comfortable to reflect and share. Overall, it will work toward the final goal of producing meaningful reflective outputs. For example, you could have facilitate story circles or small group discussion. That's really valuable because it gives people a safe space to share. And you could also take note, document, or even have edited stories so they can include in our gene or share back in the community. Some of you might be good with visual or design. You can support layout, graphics, or even create symbol poster to invite people to join the reflection activities. Also, translation is another important contribution because many of our members are from different countries, so helping to make reflections accessible across languages is a big support. And of course, even things like coordinating schedule, encourage order to share, or just giving thoughtful feedback on this someone reflection also counts. So basically, it's not just about writing a story, also holding space, documenting, designing, translating, and supporting the flow of reflection together. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mai, for your sharing. All right, so everyone, now, please give us 1 minute, okay? Before we turn to the next part, you can help us to turn on your camera so that we can take photos to save this amazing photo together. Okay, only 1 minute. So please help us to turn on all of your cameras and we will take a photo, okay? Okay. All right. Thank you so much for the support. All right. So now we're back to our agenda. So we will move to the DAO dedicated session, and it's time to share with our DAO members more details and instructions for each DAO. We will go through the initial formation of groups and roles, the goals and work plan, as well as the key timeline. Each DAO facilitator will share information with DAO members in approximately 30 minutes. The order of presentations will be Grow Together DAO, Connect DAO, Nourish DAO, and finally Reflection DAO. During this session, we have a small note. Please pay close attention and actively participate in the DAO that you are joining in. For other DAOs that you are not directly related, you may take a short break. Though we encourage you to stay in the meeting until your DAO shares. If you're interested in learning more about other DAOs, you're most welcome to listen. And yeah, so now, with the first sharing is for Grow Together DAO. With the two facilitators are Mr. Thanh Nguyen and me. And Mr. Thanh Nguyen will help you to share about this one. Okay.
All right, hi everyone. Have you seen my slide? If you can, please give some kind of reaction. All right. Okay, I can see a lot of people giving reactions, so I may start right. Okay, so hi everyone. I'm Han, but you can call me Waylon, and I am a DAO facilitator for both Grow Together and Connect DAO, along with my colleague Thư. So without further ado, let's go through some key highlights of Grow Together DAO together. All right. So now let's start with an overview of Grow Together DAO. So this DAO is designed as a community experiment to plant 1,000 trees. And the main objective is to see how DAO members collaboratively propose, vote, implement, and transparently document impact through decentralized coordination and local partnerships. So how do we define success? First, we're aiming at planting 1,000 trees. But that said, we cannot just bury the saplings and call it a day, but to actually make sure the sapling can sustain their life through careful documentation. Second, we must capture and share the stories of transformation to inspire others to do the same or continue to support for these trees after the conclusion of the project. And finally, all the data, including testimonies, photos, and reflections, will be compiled into the DAO final report for archival, as well as the R&D for future initiatives. This way, Grow Together DAO ensure that the value we create here is both meaningful and tangible. Okay, now I bet everyone is somewhat familiar with these cute activities beforehand. The intro card is a space for Grow Together DAO members to get to know each other, and also a chance for like-minded people to connect. So please, if you have not completed your intro card, please do so immediately. Then spend some time to read others' cards to understand your upcoming teammates. Now, let's move to our initial group and role setup for your Grow Together DAO members. And alongside, if you have any question, please put them in the chat. We will revise it later. Okay, so currently Grow Together DAO has 2 working groups with 9 members per group. So these are the initial group and roles that we assigned to DAO's member. The allocation was carefully considered based on skill sets, time commitment, location, and other factors that ensure fairness and create the best opportunities for effective collaboration and project success. So as you learn more about your group, assign role, and review the intro card, if you have any suggestion for changes, you can first explore the group and role swapping mechanism that we have the link here in the slide, or you can go onto our DEP doc. And then after that, you can submit a ticket on Discord for camera support. We will carefully review and respond case by case. All right, so here's the in the final group and role initial setup. So here we have the name, location, and the initial role. Don't worry if you have not known everybody yet. We will have time to introduce each other at the end of this presentation. So you can just snap a screenshot. Okay, and here's the second group. Again, you can take a screenshot and get to know them better using the intro cards on a DAO Padlet. Okay, so now we're coming to in the most important part of this section. So in this part, we'll walk through the plan that we're gonna work together in this phase 3. So The focus in this phase is working on proposal with a tool list that we have broken down here on the screen. So since this is a collective program as other DAOs are also in the same shoes, it is important that you should save this calendar and be on track, especially the deadline for submitting final proposal and earlier check-ins with me and Thu as your DAO facilitators. So please make sure to be active on Discord after today, since we have a poll on Discord on Monday, September 22, to vote on the suitable time for our first internal meeting. Okay, so while you are preparing the proposal, we also collect your feedback on the onboarding process to make sure everything is aligned. So be observant and retrospective while working to yield a better insight for the feedback form. And lastly, we have two key milestones. The DEP onboarding sync meeting with partners and the publish of DAO progress snapshot for the onboarding phase that you should pay more attention. All right, so the next phase is execution, which was marked by the DAO proposal submission deadline on October 10. So after you submit the proposal, we will help reviewing them in 1 week, as well as setting up the voting windows in another week. So during this time, the DAO help desk will also be very active for any requests. So after the proposal is approved, your working group will receive 70% of the funding. And finally, you will carry on the execution of the approved proposal in November. Right. So continuing in phase 4, in the execution, we will have the DEP execution sync meeting, then the proposal summary report. And finally, we will have the final reimbursement of the second payment of 30% of the fund. Okay, so moving on, phase 5 is about reflection, where we review the progress and learnings with support of the reflection DAO that you will hear more from them at the following this this event. And lastly, in phase 6, about showcase the next steps, where outcomes are presented and we set the direction moving forward. So next, I hope everyone have already digested the entire work plan. So we will share a sample proposal and quickly walk through the key points for you to imagine the next steps, the next deliverable. Okay, so here's the overall structure of a sample proposal with essential parts highlighted in orange. Okay, so first of all, coming to the formatting convention for the first part, we encourage you to stick to this sample proposal for easy tracking and alignment across different teams and DAOs. Okay, so here we have title submitted by and DAO. All of the information, it must be concise, and you can just reference the sample proposal at this step. As for goals and outcome for the proposal in this part, we have several notes. The first one is the goal should be clear and aligned with Grow Together DAO missions. And the second thing is that the outcome needs to be measurable and also time bound. For example, we have to complete, for example, like 500 trees planted by November 30. And you can backtrack from that for your precise plan. And the third notice is that each proposal must also meet the minimum threshold for its working group. So since DAO, Grow Together DAO have 2 working groups and we have 1,000 trees to be planted. So each working group minimum threshold is 500 trees. And finally, to make sure that you include both the main outcomes and the side outcomes that I have mentioned before, such as all of the data, the photos, the reflection, and every kind of documentation alongside. Right, so that is for DAO goals and outcomes. Here's the DAO member involvement. So we also have some notice, as you can see on the screen. We have a very structured table. So please make sure to provide a very detailed task assignment, not just titles. And then when assigning tasks as a tentative task for your members, considers constraints and symmetries between people, For example, location, experience, or interest. For all of these information, you can use the DAO Padlet or talk to each other on Discord to explore and negotiate and comes to the finalization of the member list, member involvement. And thirdly, it is important that all members in this working group are included. We don't want to leave anyone behind. And last one is that we encourage you to, when if your project also have local volunteers or you plan to have local volunteers, it's also helpful to include them in this table as part of the big picture, so that you can see what is the role that they are playing in the same team. Right. So next is the feasible and responsible plan. So first, the timeline that we suggested for this part in the sample proposal. The timeline should align with the DEP phase from planning, submission to execution. And you can read this sample carefully because we did provide a carefully calculated plan, despite this is just a sample. So please have a read and ask us in Discord if you have any confusion. And secondly, please follow the example proposal style. For this, just these steps, we need you to plan in very details, week by week milestone. You can be more details, but we appreciate the details at the base of week by week milestones. And lastly, while it is optional, we highly recommend that you can anticipate some risk that associate with your plan and also prepares any contingency plan to include it as part of the example of the proposal to make it stronger. Right. We're almost there. So regarding the budget plan, first, as you can see on the screen, we need a very clear breakdown with the initial supplier quotations attached as proof. If you're not sure how to get the quotation or what is it, just ask your DAO facilitator for guidance. So secondly, after you have that, the things that you want to buy, please keep in mind that you have to filter it to make sure that all the items that you listed on the budget is relevant to the missions, the project. The third is to make sure you follow the 70 and 30% payment policy or timeframe, with 70% pay first and 30% later. So this means that you might have to think about a way to negotiate with suppliers to delay the payment, or you have to think of a way to account for the 30% funding that will be reimbursed later. And finally, there's one thing that we must be assured, we must be on the same page with each other, is the funding is provided in USDT. So basically, you must be able to find a way to make the USDT payment method workable, either by finding a supplier who directly accepts this crypto, or using a third party to convert them into a usable fiat. Right. Next, last but not least, this is the last step that we think also very important, is the reflection and learning. So first, each team should conduct a weekly reflection and gather feedbacks from members. We are highly recommended for you, besides the meetings that we're gonna meet with the DAO facilitators. I think you can meet on a weekly basis or on the time that you feel comfortable to be working with each other closely. And second thing is that you have to make sure that you are well prepared before the meeting with us, without your DAO facilitators. We have listed all the things that you need to prepare, and if you have any confusion, come to ask us. And finally, you have to document your outcomes and share them in the DEP execution meeting in the following week. So we can all learn and improve together, right? So that is the entire journey that we're gonna take in the upcoming times. So to wrap up, here's our next step. First, please read the Grow Together DAO member instruction card alongside your group and initial role assignment. and share any suggestion if you have any or any confusion. Secondly, please check the key milestone for Grow Together DAO in the dev doc and prepare initial steps to scout for planting site and obtain permission, which is crucial to this DAO. And the last thing is that please stay connected and communicate it on the inclusive Discord channel. Please be very active from now on, because we cannot chase you on LinkedIn and email. We have to put to centralize the communication on Discord for the upcoming time. So if you have any trouble accessing the Discord channel, please reach out to me via email, LinkedIn. My every contact is in the intro card on Padlet. You can find me there, or just directly send any message or email to Cambria. Okay, so I think that we comes to the part that everyone's expected. Thank you so much for your listening. Truly looking forward for the journey ahead. But now the part that everyone is looking forward. Let's start our member introduction. Grow together. Can I see your face, your hands? Okay. Right. Okay. I hope you're all there. Okay. So for the member introductions, we will definitely not go through every single members because of the time limit. But we can go through some passionate applicants that we received their answers and we find them very inspiring. So I think that we will go through group by group. So to kickstart, I would love to invite some passionate applicant from working group A to own this stage and introduce themselves. So can I ask if Andrew and Yona is here? Can you show me your hands?
Guys.
Okay, hi. Can you turn on the cam? Oh, okay, I can see. Oh, where? Can we ask the admin to pin you up? Can you pin? Yes. Okay, hi.
Hello.
Can you introduce a little bit briefly about yourself and tell us why you want to join this program, especially DAO, Grow Together DAO?
Thank you, Tanya. My name is Andrew Anyona Mogambi. I'm from Kisumu, Kenya, Kisumu City, and one thing that enabled me, and also I wanted to engage in a climate, since I'm a climate tech founder. I am a founder of Tech Cycle Kenya, where we involve ourselves in recycling of e-waste. So this project was one of the climate tech projects in the Visioneers Fellowship. So why I wanted to be part of the DAO of the Grow Together is that I will be able to plant trees, and this part of Kenya is not normally covered in trees, so I wanted it to be more trees to be planted, and also being part of a DAO, it's my first time, so it is something that I'm really excited about, and also working decentralized, in short, working with people from all over the world, but not actually physically. So it's something that I'm really excited to do. Yeah.
Well, that's great. I really appreciate that you following your passion for not just for your local community as well, to find something here that might help you further. So coming up next to the second working group, I would like to invite Anshu Garg. Are you here? And I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Are you here? Can I show your hands? Okay, it apparently or maybe I find a familiar name, Vietnamese name, Đào Nhất Hải. Okay, so maybe anyone from group 2, working group 2, if you are here, please raise your hands. Can I see you? Maybe I can share the Here, sorry. Can you see the list? Okay. So Michelle, Andrea, are you here? Okay, Michelle. Can you share something briefly about yourself and also tell us why you joined this program?
Thank you. So I have a long name. Please, everyone, just call me Mitch.
Okay.
I'm from the Philippines, and I'm actually a co-founder of a sustainability and circular economy startup, which is in the built industry. We've been around for 10 years. We are women founded and women led. I am also a sergeant in the Philippine Wildlife Rangers and Environmental Enforcers, wherein I think just 2 weeks ago, we went up to a mountain and we planted with the indigenous people of the mountain. But this is only like 10, 20 trees, local and native trees. So under that mountain, it was, how should I call it, a dump site, an illegal dump site. So we wanted to make sure that the indigenous people in the mountain, even though they are not contributing to the trash, they are still protecting the people who are underneath the dump site, because the mountain will hold together not only the soil, but also the water. So I joined because I'm on the older side, I think, of this generation. I see very young folk. So I may not have the energy to physically plant 1,000 or 3,000 trees, but I can definitely connect people or guide them. And if I can, I still will join as much as I can to physically plant them. Thank you for having me, guys.
Oh my God, thank you so much, Mitch. We definitely gonna hear your voice more, and I'm happy to have you here with us and go together now. Okay, so thank you everyone. That is the end of the presentation, the section for Grow Together DAO. I will pass the mic to our host today, Ms. Thư, to continue with the sharing. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much, Tan, and also like the members from Crow Together DAO with your sharing. Yeah, very interesting and inspiring. Okay, so now move on to the next section. I would love to share with you about the second DAO, which is Connect DAO. And yeah, Tan and I are also the DAO facilitators, and now I will share with you about it. Okay, so please give me a few minutes. I will share my screen. Okay. Yeah, so now, right here on the screen, we're going to, can you see my screen now? Okay. Yeah, so now I will start my sharing. Yeah, so hello again. As I shared with you before, I'm one of the DAO facilitators from the Connect DAO, and let's go through some of the key highlights of Connect DAO together. Yeah, so let's start with an overview of Connect DAO. Connect DAO is designed to facilitate 300 online TCD sessions. The goal is to foster intergenerational connection, learning, and well-being by engaging youth and helping reduce social isolation among seniors. How do we define success? First, we aim to complete and log 300 high-quality sessions involving at least 90 seniors and 40 senior buddies. Second, we make sure that both seniors and senior buddies are actively engaged with their experiences tracked and reflected open. Third, we capture and share stories of transformation. So the impact is not only measured, but also celebrated. And finally, on this data, including code and reflections, will be compiled into the DAO's final report. This way, ConnectDAO ensures that the value we create is both meaningful and visible. And yeah, so here is our intro card, for example. So intro card is a space for ConnectDAO members to get to know each other and a chance for like-minded people to connect. please visit the intro card of the DAO you have joined and complete your personal information to share more about yourself. Before we move to the next part, please feel free to share with us that if you have any questions related to Connect DAO, you can drop them down in the chat box, okay? We will note and collect them and share with you the answers later. Thank you. Okay, so now let's walk through an overview of tech-powered elderly care DAO, or we call TECD. Okay, so with this one, this is our model DAO to showcase what we have been developing with the goal to enter the commercialization phase in 2025, where CAT's roles are enacted in DAO transactions. In overview, the technology solution of this DAO addresses seniors' need for companionship combined with learning and experiencing certain subjects. By connecting them in online, real-time sessions with young persons, the solution is deployable on home devices. It also incorporates AI voice assistant. Potential market includes subscriptions to learn and experience and compensations for sharing. And the solution will be extended to a two-way platform in the next phase. Yeah, and right here, more details about the features we have noted and you can follow up on the screen. So the first one is about mobile app for iOS and both Android and also on web app. The second one, compatible with common home devices from phones to laptops or to tablet. And the next one, connection sessions. With seniors and senior buddies, register the accounts. Senior buddies post sessions. Senior will book sessions. Senior buddies confirm or decline. And then both seniors and senior buddies join confirmed session, maybe via with the Zoom based and practice sessions with two devices, including laptop and phone. The next one is about AI voice assistant. It supports device setup at the beginning of each connection session, and it is available in both Vietnamese and English. The last one is payment transactions. This includes subscriptions from seniors, payments to senior buddies as service partners, revenue sharing to DAO members, and interactions with the DAO smart contracts. And yeah, move on to the next one. I have like a short clip for you all, and we can go through this for a few minutes, all right? So that you can understand more about TCD solution. Okay. Okay, so first of all, right here, you are going through the key features, regularly with the connection sessions. And then you can see that we also have like the website like tcd.canberra.io, and the senior buddies and also the seniors, they can explore with the sessions right there. Yeah, right here, like the session booking by seniors. You will see that we have a step for senior buddies. They can help to check to agree or deny for the sessions. Yeah, and then so right here, you are seeing like a demonstration of this one, like both seniors and senior buddies are joining the confirmed sessions. Yeah, so with right here, we have AI voice assistant for both app and also on our website. Okay, and the last one is a quick quick overview like of the transaction. Okay, like they can buy the subscription from senior families. Okay, and yeah, it's just like a quick discovery from the app. Okay, and now I will back to this sharing. Okay, so as you can see on the screen, we're going with this And as you can see that we have carried out trial connection sessions between seniors and senior buddies, and we also received a great deal of positive feedback. This has been one of the most valuable sources of encouragement and motivation for us on our journey and bridging generations. We sincerely hope that the DAO members of Connect DAO will walk alongside us wholeheartedly on this journey so that many more meaningful connection sessions can take place between seniors and senior buddies, bringing true and lasting value to our community. And yeah, so right here, I would like to provide Connect Out members with keynotes outlining the flow of a connection session. And please help us to take note this one. Please review the TCD docs carefully to ensure you can have a feasible plan that helps both seniors and senior buddies successfully join the sessions. So right here with the first one, seniors and senior buddies register accounts. Senior will receive the subscription granted by TCD after senior successfully register accounts. And from the senior buddy side, you will register as a volunteer role for the session. Move to the next one, number 2. Senior buddies will post sessions on web app. Seniors book sessions at least 5 hours before the session starts. Senior buddies confirm or decline in 24 hours, and then both seniors and senior buddies will join the confirmed sessions. Yeah, as I noted before, like from the Zoom base and also with 2 devices from laptop to phone. Yeah, and the next one. So we've just gone through the overview of TCD solution with keynotes about flow of a connection session. You can explore further information on TECD docs, and we will also share with you the materials soon. Now, let's move to the groups and roles initial setup for Connect DAO members. Yeah, so currently, Connect DAO, we have 2 working groups with 8 to 9 members per group. We allocate groups based on skill sets, time, and location. This helps ensure fairness and better collaboration, giving the best chances for project success. Initial roles, either proposal or a proposer or the supporter, are assigned according to registration. Each member can review their group role and intro card, and via the Padlet. And then, if you want to change your group or role, here's the process. So first, you can check out the group and role swapping mechanism on the docs, and then you can submit a ticket on Discord to get support from Cambria team. And yeah, so now let's take a look at group A with I also share like names, locations, and also about the initial roles. And yeah, don't worry if you have not known everyone right now. Now you can take a screenshot. Then we will have time to introduce each other at the end of this presentation. Okay, so here's our first group, group A. Okay, so move on to group B. Right here, yeah, again, I also noted with the names, locations, and initial roles. So you also can take a screenshot to save your members in group B, okay? And you can get to know each other later. Okay, and one more note. To have more information about your members, you can read information on your Padlet, okay? Intro card in the Padlets from Connect DAO. Okay, so now the next one, I will walk through with you the work plan. So now we start with phase 3, right? Is the onboarding phase. And the focus in this phase is on working on proposals, including exploring the TCD solution, preparing session topics, and testing onboarding materials. Besides that, please note to verify at least one supplier that accepts USDT or can transact by a crypto-friendly intermediary, and at least one location allows you to organize events to recruit seniors or recruit buddies. Okay, yeah. Please make sure to be active on Discord after today, since we will have a poll on Discord on Monday, September 22nd, to vote for the suitable time for the first internal meeting. We also collect member feedback on onboarding to make sure everything is aligned. And finally, we have 2 key milestones: the DEP onboarding sync meeting with partners And we will publish the DAO progress snapshot for the onboarding phase. Okay, so the next is phase number 4, execution. We begin with the DAO proposal submission deadline, which is on October 10th. Then comes review and voting on proposals with facilitators and assistants in the first week, followed by the DAO participants voting in the second week. During this time, the DAO help desk is also activated for any support if needed. After that, we move to the first proposal payment of 70%. And finally, the execution of approved proposals. Continuing with phase number 4, we will have the DEP execution sync meeting, then the proposal summary report, and finally, the second payment of 30%. Moving on to phase number 5 is about reflection, where we will review progress and learnings. And phase 6 is for showcase and next steps, where outcomes are presented and we set the direction moving forward. So next, we will share with you all like the sample proposal and quickly walk you through the key points. About formatting convention, so you can follow my screen. The title should be concise and direct. You can even reference this sample proposal. For submitted by, please include your full name and a short background. And for DAO, you can write like connect DAO with your group name A or B, okay, along with the number of members. And then $1,500 allocation and the target of at least 150 sessions with 45 seniors and 20 senior buddies. So move to the next one. About goals and outcomes for the proposal. Goals should be clear and aligned with Connect DAO's mission. Outcomes need to be measurable and time-bound. For example, 150 sessions completed by November 30th. Each proposal must also meet the minimum threshold for its working group. And finally, make sure to include both main outcomes and side outcomes. Okay, please wait a little bit. Okay, so I will continue the sharing. So right here, as I shared, finally, make sure to include both main outcomes and side outcomes. Move on to the next one. Let's talk about DAO member involvement in the proposal. Make sure to provide detailed task assignments, not just titles. When assigning tasks, consider constraints and synergies. For example, location, experience, and interest. For this, you can use the DAO Padlet. It's important that all members in the working group are included. Optionally, you can also note roles for local volunteers, such as on-site support for activities like, for example, like planting. And next, your proposal needs to show a feasible and responsible plan. The timeline should align with the DEP phases, from planning to submission to execution. Please follow the example proposal style with week-by-week milestones. And why it's optional, we highly recommend that you anticipate risks and prepare a contingency plan. Let's move to the budget section of the proposal. You will need a clear breakdown with initial supplier quotations attached as proof. If you're not sure how, you can ask the DAO facilitators for guidance. Keep the budget focused on relevant items only. Please make sure to follow the 70-30 payment policy with 70% paid first and 30% later. If needed, you can negotiate delayed supplier payments to account for the 30% funding that will be reimbursed later. And finally, ensure the USDT payment method is workable, either by finding suppliers who accept crypto or using a third party to handle conversion, all right? And the last sharing is a reflection and learning. Each team should conduct weekly reflection and gather feedback from members. Make sure to be well prepared before meeting with your DAO facilitators. And finally, document your outcomes and share them in the DEP execution sync so we can all learn and improve together. Okay, so to wrap up, here are your next steps. First, please help us to read the Connect DAO members intro card on the Padlet, all right? Along with your group and initial roles assignments, and share suggestions if you have any. Second, you can check the key milestones for Connect DAO in the dev docs and explore the TCD solution. Finally, you can stay connected and communicate on the exclusive Discord channel for Connect DAO. If you still have any trouble accessing the Discord channel, please reach out to me via email or LinkedIn. My contact information is in my intro card on the Padlet, all right, and also included Tan, also one of our DAO facilitators. Okay, yeah, so thank you so much for listening with all of the information in the presentation. And I'm truly looking forward to the journey ahead with all of us. And yeah, we're back to this section, right? Like about the member introduction. As I mentioned above, we will start this one. Yeah, so to kickstart this one, I would love to invite some passionate applicants from the working group, all right? And please understand for us because we have the time limited. So I would just invite some members to share this one. Okay, so first of all is from group A. Yeah, so all right, so first of all is I would like to invite Bartos, you take. Yeah, hello, so are you here?
Yes, I'm
Okay,
here.
yeah,
Hello.
hello. All right, so could you please introduce a little bit about yourself or your members?
So my name is Bartosz. I'm from Poland. I live in Wrocław. It's a medium-sized city on the south. And my motivation to join this program in general, the DAO movement, was to gain the first experience in experimenting in such a governance structure. I've been always fascinated about blockchain technology and crypto. It's also part of my monthly income. So a DAO is a thing that I've never been involved before. So I thought it could be a interesting experience. And for Connect DAO in particular, my motivation to join was the fact that I really think that information asymmetry in societies should be eliminated as much as possible, especially in the time where the growth of innovation and progress in terms of technology is so exponential that even 5 years perspective, which was a lot, let's say 10 years later, now is comparable to a couple of months, especially in fields like blockchain, artificial intelligence. So I think it's good to help seniors feel understood, either through simple connections or just integrating them, like letting them feel that young people care about them still. So yeah, thanks.
Yeah, thank you so much. Very inspiring. And yeah, once again, thank you so much because you joined us today and as you are one of the DAO members that will join us in the Connect DAO. All right, so maybe we move to group B, all right? So as on the screen, you will also can see again the members in group B. Yeah, and I would like to invite Arun Kumar. Yeah, so Arun Kumar, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay,
Yeah,
hello. Yeah, so we would love that. Could you please introduce yourself and share with us, like, why do you join this program? Thank you.
yeah, yeah. Hi everyone. I'm Varun Kumar from India, and I'm currently a college student, and I like to organize events, and I have a pretty good team to do all these stuffs. I think I'm new to this blockchain and DAO stuff. So I have basic knowledge like DAO is something like promoting something about their coins or something like that. As for in the term of blockchain, but this is totally different. And I'm interested to explore this a lot.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks a lot. And we also hope for like a future with like-minded people can connect, can learn, and grow together, right? Okay, thank you so much for your joining and also for your sharing. Yeah, all right. So right here, I've just completed with the sharing. Thanks again for all of your sharing. Yeah, as I shared above, like our time is limited, so we would love to move on to the next down session. And yeah, so you can take a look again at the information on the Padlets, all right? Yeah, so right here, first of all, I will stop sharing my screen and we're back to this section. Yeah, so now we move on to the third DAO, which is Nourish DAO. And we have Miss Huang Va and Miss Hui Va are the two DAO facilitators. And yeah, so Miss Huang Va, please help to share it. Thank you.
Okay, hello everybody. So warmly welcome to the Nourish DAO Kickoff Event session. So Han, can you help me to share the screen so that everybody can see us? Yeah. Okay. So please, so if you are comes from the Nourish DAO, free type our code DAO ND in the chat box, so we know that you are here. Yes, or maybe, yeah. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much. My name is Hui, and I will be here guiding you through these sessions as one of your facilitators. And today marks a very official beginning of our Nourish DAO journey. And over the next few months, we will be working together to repair and distribute nutritious meals to communities that in need. And the special part is that we're doing this through a very decentralized and community-driven collaboration. So our goal today is very, very simple to get everyone aligned on our mission and to understand what you will do next in the next few months. So, well, let's start. At the heart of Nourish DAO is a very clear mission. So to repair and distribute 1,000 nutritious meals to individuals and communities that in need. And we will be doing this through locally organized efforts. But everything will be coordinated and governed using the DAO principle, meaning that decision-making is transparent, collaborative, and decentralized. We also set some key success criteria, which you can see on the screen. First one, at least 1,000 meals repaired and served. Second, at least 10 meal drives across different regions. Third, verify documentation and impact reports so that we can track what's actually happening on the ground. And active participation from all DAO members. And finally, a public report with data, photos, and stories. So success isn't not only about social purpose meal that distribute, it's about teamwork and creating a model that others can replicate. Okay, so because this is the project and collaboration, so it's really important for us to know each other. Okay, so we have an extremely amazing intro card or a palette that you all received in the email before. So this is where we get to know who we are going to collab with in the next wonderful stage. And please visit our intro card of our Nourish DAO and also complete your information to share more about yourself. And we also have two missing members who haven't posted on our intro card. So please add your palette by today so that we are knowing who are you. Okay. So now let's talk about how we will working together. Nourish that we have two working groups, and each group will have 9 members. When we set up this group, we took into account skills, time management, and locations that based on the very specific characteristic of Nourish DAO. This way, we give in each group the best possible chance of success. And within each group, we have different roles. First one is proposal, executors, storytellers, documenter, and supporter. Okay, so let's have a quick look on these 3 different groups, naming on the 2 different groups, naming 1 and 2. Very simple, right? So the first one is the group one. And no worry, we will send you a list after the event. And I want to stress one key thing here is that every role matters. So whether you are a documenter, proposal, and storytelling, your contribution was made this DAO work. And in the first phase, everybody will be the proposal and some of you will be the supporter. And this is group 2. I want to concentrate on one more that we will send the list after the kickoff events. So no worry. You can read and consider carefully. And I want to stress that the roles are changeable. So if you feel that your skills are better suitable to a different role, or you want to switch the role, there is a group and role swapping mechanism in place. So you just to submit the request on Discord, and we will help to facilitate the change. Okay. So let's walk through the phases of our knowledge DAO journey. So we're currently in phase 3, onboarding, which runs from September 20 to October 10. So in this phase, we will on drafting the proposal, and we will align on ideas and roles and draft your proposal and decide meal delivery locations, suppliers, and estimate the cost plan. And you will work internally in your team, in your group 1 and 2. So I and Huang, your DF, will expect to receive the proposal draft by the end of the 3rd October. And if you feel lost and overwhelmed right now, any day from 22nd to 24 October, Knowledge DAO will arrange an internal meeting. So in this meeting, we will provide you detailed guidelines to help you with your journey. So no worries, okay? No worry. And there are 2 important days I want to stress now, which is, sorry, just one day, sorry, just one day. And it is 10 October. And in this day, you will have 2 important activities, which is submit your group proposal and participate in the onboarding sync meeting. And yes, so you will receive email of this later on, okay? So let's move to phase 4, execution. So here where the action starts. Proposals are submitted, reviewed, and voted on the mid-October, and the full project will get funding in 2 rounds. And teams will begin running the meal drive on site. We will also check in through the process report and sync sessions to keep everything on track. So after execution, we will take time to reflect. Team will share what works well, what challenge comes up, and what lesson we learned together. Okay, so can you move to the next slide for me, please? Okay. Yeah, and finally, we will celebrate our impact on phase 6, showcase, and next step. So in this phase, the team will share the result and story with the community. And together, we will talk about how to build on the success and plans that come next. Okay. So yes, I want to remind again that we will send the timeline later to all of you guys throughout our communication channels like emails on Discord channel. So, but for the next part, I recommend you to take a screenshot on the next stage, like proposal sample, which presented by Huang. So thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Hui, for your information. And now let's take a look at the structure of a proposal for a DAO experimentation program. And this framework is here to guide you so that you will not need to start from the beginning. So each proposal should start with basics, your title, who is submitting, and your DAO name. And then there are a few key parts that we will ask you to include. First, DAO alignment. Second, DAO member involvement. Third, feasible, responsible plan. Fourth, budget requested. Fifth, measurable outcomes. And sixth, reflection and learning. And right now, I will share a full sample proposal with you so you can see how all of this come together. So let's go a little bit deeper into how to format the basic information in your proposal. Every proposal should begin with 3 simple but very important details. The title, it should be short, clear, and to the point. For example, here you see 500 nutritious meals for community families, Group 1. The title already tells us exactly what is the project about. Submitted by. Here you include your full name and a short background about yourself, like where you are based and what you are passionate about. For instance, Maria from the Philippines highlight her work in food justice and youth lead initiative. And DAO, this section will tell us which DAO and which group you belong to, along with your group's allocation and target. For example, Nourish DAO, Group 1, with 9 members, and 1,500 allocation and target of 500 meals. All right. And the first key part is DAO alignment. You need to set a clear, measurable goals that align with DAO's collective mission. For example, this one, we target 500 meals, which contribute to DAO's 1,000 meals goal. And show how your project add to the bigger picture and stay true to DAO values. The next one is about DAO member involvement. So here we want to see how your group members are actively contributing to the project. So don't just list names or titles. Make sure that you outline clear responsibilities. For example, Maria is the group lead. She will handling planning, logistics, and reporting, while Juan leads the cooking team and Anna focus on distribution. Others may handle documentation, research, storytelling, or budgeting. So, when assigning roles, remember to consider the contents and signature, and things like location or team members' interests matter a lot. That's why we encourage all of you to use our DAO Padlet to align with our teammate. So one reminder that we are still missing 2 members on the Padlet. So if you haven't posted your intro card, please do it today. And it's also very, very important that all members are included in a working group. This one will ensure that everyone has a role and the workload is shared. And optionally, you can also include expected roles from outside supporters, like local volunteers who may help with distributing the meals. And this session is very important because it will show us how you will work together as a team to make the project successful. All right, so we are coming to the next part, your feasible and responsible plan. This session will show how your project runs step by step, aligned with the DEP phase, like planning, submission, or execution. So we recommend to use week by week milestone, like in this example, research and planning first, then propose, and followed by execution, such as budgeting supplies or delivering services. Keep it clear, realistic, and add simple contingency to show your team is well prepared. And one of the very, very important part that we want to talk about is the requested budget. So this sample budget for a group allocation of 1,500 USDT. So we will notice the breakdown. Most will go to the ingredients, for example, 1,100 to cook 500 milk, then packaging, volunteer support, documentation, etc. And the total will match 1,500 allocation. And don't forget that the proposal must follow the 70-30 funding policy. 70% will be released first and 30% will be released after completion, after we receive your report. And we also recommend that you will find suppliers that can accept USDT, or you will need to arrange conversion method. And next is the measurement outcome. This session shows how to make your outcome clear, specific, and tangible. For example, this proposal commit to cook and distribute 500 meals, holding 3 meal service days, and reaching at least 10 beneficiaries. It's also set a clear deadline completion by November 30, 2025. So when you write yours, don't forget to include both the main outcome, which is the number of meals or the number of workshops, and the side outcomes, which are the awareness, documentation, or feedback collected. The key is to make your outcomes measurable so other DAO members can track your progress and impact. We're moving to the last part of the proposal, reflection and learning. This one will show how your team will improve along the way. For example, you can do short reflections after each activity or hold weekly group check-in or share outcome with the same meeting. And the key is reflect regularly, prepare well for DAO facilitator meetings, and document your learning so others can be benefit too. So before we wrap up, here are your next steps. First, read Nourish DAO member intro card and read the information for your group and roles. And one more reminder for my beloved Nourish DAO members. If you haven't posted your intro card, please do it today so that everyone will know who you are and how we can connect together. All right. And also, you will need to connect with Nourish DAO channel on Discord. And please join Discord by today as well, because we are having a very, very important announcement in Discord about our upcoming internal meeting. So join Discord now if you haven't. That's all from us. Thank you so much for listening. I and Hui are always ready to support Nourish DAO, and we are looking forward to very, very yummy meal, very nutritious meals that will be distributed all around the world. All right. Thank you so much. We have been talking a lot, so we would love to hear more from our Nourish DAO member. So here I saw many inspiring participants. Can I hear a little bit from Mr. Canini, who was our speaker in the info section and now joining us as one of Nourish DAO member? How do you feel right now? And can you share a little bit about your motivation joining DEP?
Yeah, thank you so much. So it's really nice to be here and see the next step of this. So just a little bit of myself. I'm part of Matter of Trust. I'm the Global Hub Manager, charge of 137 hubs. At the moment, we are at 54 countries. I think we have like two more than a month ago. And yeah, my motivation here is to help my community. I'm here really focused on my work into environmental regeneration. But I think it's really important to look into people more and more. So that's why I wanted to be part of this. And yeah, I'm really excited about the impact that we can do in our community. That's that's the main thing.
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Canini, for supporting and working with us along the way since our very, very beginning of the program. And actually, Mr. Canini has lots of experience working in decentralized platform. So I hope that your experience will be shared and everyone can like exchange knowledge and can learn more from you. All right, thank you so much.
Yeah, hopefully we can share that experience and can be helpful with the community and our groups if they want to reach out and have some advice. Always happy to help them there. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. And looking forward to hear more from you. So we still have time. So let's hear more from one other member of Nourish DAO. I see here Mr. Sishay. Sorry if I mispronounce your name, but he is also a very, very active participant and also one of our DEP ambassador that supporting us a lot along the way. So can I hear a little bit from you and your motivation and what you are looking forward in our upcoming Nourish DAO?
Thank you very much for having me here today. My name is Jibril Asise from Sierra Leone. I think one thing that motivates me to be part of the DEP program is that I've seen firsthand sufferness within the communities and the people that I'm working with, especially when it comes to poverty. People lack the access to have the 3 times daily meal, especially within the Sierra Leone community. So I thought it wise to come on board to see how best we can create the impact in the community and the lives of the people we are working with. And I do believe that the DAO is a way to implement and see how we can nourish the life of the people we are working with.
Yeah, thank you so much for such an inspiring sharing from you. I know that you are like a founder or a member of a foundation that also working to support many vulnerable groups in your community. And we really
Yeah,
hope that
yeah.
together we can create like social impact that what we are always looking for. And yeah, I think that our Nurture DAO will very excited to learn more about you, about your organization, and how we can connect together in our next step. All right. So I think that I'm taking lots of
I'll be
time.
happy to share that with you.
All right. I'm very excited to hear more from you. So that's all for Nourish DAO. I'm quite so excited to welcome all of you and looking forward. We will send more information after this meeting to your email and also to our Discord channel. So please check your email and check your Discord channel. And now, please, I will pass the stage to my colleague to.
Yeah, all right. So thank you so much, Huang and Hui, for sharing with us about like our third DAO, which is Nourish DAO. Yeah, move on to the last DAO is Reflection DAO. With also Miss Mai Feng and Miss Huang Va are the two DAO facilitators. So now, two of you, please help us to share the information. Thank you.
Okay. Hi everyone. Can you see my screen? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Hello everyone. Let me know if you are a member of Reflection down here. Please drop a heard reaction on Zoom. Okay, I see many hers here. So, hi everyone, and welcome to the Reflection Down session at our kickoff event. My name is Mai, and you can also call me Nora. I'm excited to be here with your as your facilitator and to officially introduce Reflection Down about. Our goal today is simple to get everyone aligned on our mission to understand how we will work together and to give you the tools that and clarity you need to start contributing with confidence. Okay, so the first, I will go through the overview of Reflection Down. Reflection Down mission is to support and curate personal reflection, emotional journeys, and collective wisdom from our Down participants. Um, think of it as a cross-Down storytelling and meaning marking collective. We are not the only space for reflection, but we are the team that hold this space with care to ensure that the story and experiences of everyone involved are captured and celebrated. In terms of success criteria, our goals are clear. The first is there was over 50 reflections gathered from our DAO participants. The second is engage with the 50 to 20 volunteer or member nominated from other DAOs. And finally, produce meaningful output such as say archive with the digital gene or even storytelling event and galleries. So this is the intro is the space for reflection member to get to know each other and this is also a chance for like-minded people to connect Please visit the intro part of the DAO you are joined and complete your personal information to share more about yourself. Okay, next, I will move to the group and role initial setup. Currently, Reflection DAO has one group with 8 members. They are the initial group, then role we assign to the member. The allocation was carefully considered based on the skill set, time commitment, location, and other factors to ensure the fairness and create best opportunity for effective collaboration and project success. As you learn more about your group, um, assign roles, and review the intro part, if you have any suggestions for changes, you can first explore the group and role swapping mechanism and then submit a ticket on Discord for Cambria support. We will carefully review and respond to support you. Here, let's have a look at our reflection DAO group with name, location, and initial growth here. Yeah, we have a member of reflection DAO with diverse country, and you can note your potential initial role and potential role at your proposal approved. Okay, so now let's take a look at how reflection is different from the other DAO in the program. First, about the timeline. Reflection DAO actually start its execution only after 2 other DAOs complete days. That's why it had 2 extra quicks compared to the standard timeline. This gives us more time to look back, collect story, and reflect on what has been achieved. Second, the objective. Why all the DAO focuses on uh, delivering their specific project goals like planning trees, providing new or organizing connection sections. Yeah, Reflection DAO has a different mission. We focus on gathering real story, experiences, and the lessons from the DAO and their members. The idea is to create a narrative of the whole program's impact, not just one project. And finally, the output instead of delivering tangible results, um, likely a meal reflection though deliver storytelling output, that means written story, interview, and collective reflection. We also showcase the journey of their members and highlight the real impact their work has on communities. So, let's move to the work plan walkthrough, so that you can understand more the work plan uh, that you will go together. So, in phase 3, we focus. The focus in this phase is work on proposal with a to-do list that we have broken down here. Since this is a collective program and all the DAOs are also in the same shoes, this is important that you would save this calendar and be on track, especially the deadline for submitting final proposal and early checking with me and Han as your DAO facilitators. While you are preparing the proposal, we also collect your feedback on the onboarding process to make sure everything is aligned to be observant and retrospective, while working to yield better insight for the feedback form. Okay, so next move to the phase 4 execution, which was made by the DAO proposal submission deadline on October 10. After you submit the proposal, we will have reviewing them in 1 week as well as setting up the voting window in another week. During this time, the DAO head will also be active for any request. After a proposal is approved, your working group will receive 70% the funding, which is about 700 USDT. Finally, you carry on the execution of approved proposal in November. Continuing with phase 4, we will have the debt execution since meeting, then the proposal summary report, and finally the reimbursement of the second payment of 30% the fund as around 300 USDT. Moving on to the phase 5 is about reflection, where we will review progress and learning. So the lastly, phase 6 about showcase and next step, where outcome are presented, and we set the direction moving forward. So next, Miss Han will share a sample proposal and quickly work with you through the key points.
All right. So for now, let's take a look at the structure of a proposal of reflection DAO. So the framework is here to guide you, so you don't have to start from the beginning. So each proposal should start with basics, your title, who is submitting, and your DAO name. So they are also similar to other proposal from other DAO. We will request the key parts: DAO alignment, DAO member involvement, feasible and responsible plan, budget requested, measurable outcome, reflection, and learning. And right now, I will share a full sample proposal with you so you can see how of these come together. All right, moving to the next slide. Here we have this sample proposal with. All right, so here we go. With the title, Story Circle and Reflection Design, Amplifying Community Voices. So this title should be short, clear, and straight to the point. The title already tells us exactly what is the project about, and submitted by, of course, here you include your full name, a short background about yourself, and where you're based and what you're passionate about. And about the DAO, here we are Reflection DAO with 8 members and 1,000 USD allocation. Target 50 plus reflection and stories. Okay, moving to the next part. So the next part is DAO member involvement. So here is it a key section, how you include all the member and how your group will work together. So we also recommend that don't just list name and title, but make sure to outline a clear responsibilities, as you can see in the next slide. So in this example, Arching is the group leader facilitating story circle, coordinating group work, and reporting, while Samo will be an executor and co-facilitating offline story and logistic. So when assigning roles, remember to consider things like location, team member interest, or experience. That's why, one more time, we encourage on Reflection DAO member will use our DAO Padlet to align with your teammate and to get to know each other. And it's also very important that all members are included in the working group, and this will ensure everyone has a role and the workload is shared. And one more thing very special about Reflection DAO is that Reflection DAO team member will need to reach out to other DAO team member to invite them to share the insight, to share the story and their experiences working along the way. So Reflection DAO cannot run alone, but we will need to collaborate with all of you guys. So if you guys are here, but you guys are not in Reflection DAO, you are still can contribute to our Reflection DAO by sharing your insight and sharing your maybe funny stories along the way. Yeah, so back to our proposal sample, we're moving to the next part. feasible and responsible plan. So this session will show how your project will run step by step, align with DEP phase, planning, submission, and execution. And as my colleague Mai has mentioned, we have different timeline. So very be mindful with the timeline so that you can get your work done more effectively. So we recommend to use week by week milestone, like in the example, research and planning first, then proposal submit, DAO review, followed by execution. And remember to keep it clear, keep it realistic, and add simple contingencies to show how your team is well prepared. And then we are moving to the next part. Very important, right? Budget requested. So the total budget for Reflection DAO is 1,000 USD. So be aware that you have 1,000 to use and use it effectively. So here in this sample, we can see that the most will go to the venue to organize offline storytelling, and then maybe internet and transcription tool for online circle, etc. The total will match the 1,000 allocation. And remember, proposal must follow the 70-30 funding policy. 70% will be released first, and then 30% will be released after completion. So also make sure that your suppliers can accept USDT, or you will need to arrange conversion method. All right, moving to the next part, the fifth one, measurable outcome. This section will show how to make your outcome clear, specific, and time-bound. The key is to make your outcome measurable so all DAO members can track your progress and impact. And the sixth one, reflection and learning. This will show how your team will improve along the way. For example, you need to do short reflections after each activity, or hold weekly group check-in, or share the outcome in the same meeting. The key is reflect regularly, prepare well for DAO facilitator meeting, and document your learning so others can be benefit too. All right, before we wrap up, I would like to remind some next step that we need to follow. First of all, read Reflection DAO member intro card, as well as the group and initial roles assignment, and share suggestion if you have any suggestion to change the roles. And then you need to check the key milestone for Reflection DAO on DevDoc, and take initial step to scope for planting site and obtain permission. So we also have a contact channel for Reflection DAO, which is our Discord. And one more time, today we'll send a very important announcement on Discord channel about our upcoming meeting next week. So please keep in touch. Please check your email and check your Discord channel to keep updated with other members and your DAO facilitators. So now moving back to Mai for the next step.
Okay,
Let's move to the next step.
I'm really excited to hear more sharing from the Reflection DAO member. So, first, I would like to invite Đạt Bảo Ngọc, my fellow countrywoman from Vietnam.
Oh,
Hello,
yes.
Ngọc, are you here?
Yes, hello everyone. Can you hear me?
Okay. Hello, Ngọc. Could you briefly introduce yourself and say the reason why you joined this program?
Oh, yes. My name is Ngọc, and I am a nursing graduate. In nursing, reflection is a key practice which helps the nurses process experiences and also learn from both success and mistakes to improve in nursing care, and also ultimately provide more compassionate care. So I see the same spirit in Reflection DAO, which is to support and curate personal stories, emotions, and also lessons, so that collective wisdom can grow, like how you mentioned. So I believe that I was assigned to Reflection DAO because it connects directly with what I value as a future nurse, which is to listen with empathy, to honor diverse voices and also to turn individual experiences into share knowledge. So I hope to contribute by sharing my own reflection to support peers in expressing their journeys and also to help document stories that show the human side of decentralized collaboration. So thank you so much for listening.
Yay! Thank you so much, Ngao, for your sharing. It's really inspiring to hear your story and motivation for joining the program. So yeah, we are looking forward to working with you in Reflection DAO. So the second person I really want to ask Rebecca and Carol. Rebecca, are you here? Hi. Oh, oh, it's maybe have some problem with the connection to Rebecca. Can I call to Enfon Enwar from Nigeria? Are you here? Hello. Okay, so I let move to Phương Anh, also come from Vietnam. Phương Anh, are you here? Oh, hello, Phương Anh.
Everyone. So my name is An. You can call me An. And oh, can everyone still hear me?
Yeah, perfect.
Oh, okay. So I'm an undergrad student in Taipei, Taiwan, but I come from Vietnam. And I want to join Reflection DAO to understand more about everyone's working in DAO's perspective and also their viewpoint when they're working in such a new industry. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Phương Anh. We're also looking forward to working with you in Reflection DAO. Okay, so next move to the next part. I pass the mic to our college who.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, so thank you to all of our DAO facilitators for the detailed instructions and inspiring and also interesting sharing from all of our beloved DAO members. We hope you now have an overview and can note the key milestones, and we're also eager for your collaboration in the next phase. Yeah, so now let's take some minutes, all right, to reflect and share with us about what you are most excited or eager about the DAO you are participating in. So you can share with us your thoughts in the chat box, all right? And yeah, all right, so now we will have some minutes to do the reflection.
Anyone, if you want to say anything, share anything, please feel free to share your voice. We will have like the onboarding feedback later, and we will share more in the next meeting. But right now, do you have any feedback for us? Like, how do you feel about the onboarding process? Like, do you have anything that you need more explanation or support from us? Who haven't shared your voice in this meeting yet? Let me see. Ishan or Aishan, do you want to say anything? And from and was sorry if I
And fun and well. this area.
Yes. Arun Kumar.
Hello, everybody. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm from Reflection DAO, so I'm excited to learn and work with people and discover how DAOs can create impact.
Thank you. So, from what you listen so far, what do you think? Do you think or do you have any idea for your proposal? Could you share and discuss about that? Anyone?
I don't have a proposal as such right now, but I was curious as to how we could solve a particular challenge that we may face. Now, I'm from the Connect DAO, and I find it quite interesting how we have chosen to connect the elderly people or the seniors of the society to the youth. I've noticed several amount of times whenever I'm communicating with the elderly people, they seem to be very happy and more joyful when they're able to talk to me. And even I'm able to, connect with them at that level. Even I feel a little bit better after speaking with them. But one challenge I would see is that wouldn't language be a barrier over here? Because since we are an international community, the elderly people may not be as educated in speaking English or even as fluent in understanding or listening to other people. So, how could we overcome this challenge?
Yeah, right now our PDCD app is like uh, for English speaking user only. So could you share some insight about the elderly in your country, like India? Like, are there anyone who can speak English?
There are people who can speak English. Yes.
Like the elderly.
Yes, elderly ones.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we will try to reach out to them first, and then the TCD app will like extend to other language, and we will invite elderly who speak Indian later. Do you think so?
Sure, I think that would work.
Um, like, do you plan to invite your grandparents or someone in your family or neighborhood to join this like experience?
I think I could invite them over. They would be interested because they do seem to be otherwise bored and they seem to light up when I'm coming and speaking in them. I can see
Yeah,
when I'm usually even taking a walk, I usually just wave at elderly people or just smile together at them. I can see them even getting confused but still happy. It's nice.
okay. So take that as your mission. Thank you. And yeah, we received some sharing in the chat box too. You can mention some.
Yeah, thank you. All right. So actually, when you guys share with us your thoughts after your when you take some minutes to reflect and share with us like what makes you feel exciting or something like that, we're really happy to see that because somehow like we have the same energy, right? And we also have the same goals or visions right here. Okay, so I would love to share some of the comments I can see right here from the chat box. Yeah, so right here with the first one is from the Crow Together DAO. Yeah. Okay. From the Michelle Menes. Okay, so I am excited to plant and monitor the growth of native trees in Mount Baclabac in cooperation with the local indigenous forest rangers there. Okay, that's the first one, right? And his location is from her location is from Philippines, right? Yeah, okay. So the next one, we also have sharing from one member of the Nourish DAO. Gabriela says, okay, so for me, I think the DAO Nourish together that represent an innovative approach to collaborate with the communities we're working with and partners with decentralized framework and co-create sustainable solutions in governance. Yeah, we're so hopeful the future with like-minded people like this, right? Good. Yeah, thank you. And yeah, we also have from Vietnam with the Reflection DAO, Miss Ngọc Nặng, right? I think the most exciting thing from Reflection DAO is to turn our DAO works into a living storytelling collective where blockchain technology meets empathy and therefore individual voices can create a shared legacy. Okay, yeah. And also I see with the agreement from Miss Phương Anh. Yeah, okay. And yeah, now right here, I have two more comments before we move to the next section. Also from the Reflection DAO, from Rebecca Carol, from Nigeria. Like, I'm excited to join the Reflection DAO to tell stories, and I hope we have a good collaboration and meet our expected goals. Yeah, we hope so. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing with us this. And the last one, also from the Reflection DAO. Yeah, and we have from Gura Heights. Sorry, I'm so sorry if the pronunciation of the name is incorrect. Yeah, so really excited to see how this program goes. As soon as Reflection DAO's documentation, I thought of contributing to this scene. I felt that Reflection DAO resonates with me, hence I joined this program. Yeah, thank you. And we're so happy to connect with you today and also in our collaboration in the near future, right? Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, all right. So due to the time, we will now move to the next one. But before that, I would like to say thank you once again for all of the sharing from you all. So inspiring, so amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah. So now, right here, we will like quickly walk through the key milestones of our journey. All right. Yeah. So the DAO Round 1 proposal submissions, please note it's on October 10th. Onboarding sync meeting to share updates across all DAOs, good practices, onboarding feedback form is on October 10th. And with the proposals voting deadline is on October 24th. That's a quick overview of our upcoming milestones. For the full details, please check our official website, all right? So from the program timeline, you will have the clearer picture. And yeah, so we extend our heartfelt thanks to all our HD members for joining us today. We look forward to the journey ahead, and we're excited to walk alongside you as we create real impact together. Please stay connected with us on the Canberra Discord channel to continue the conversation and receive the latest updates. If you have any questions or thoughts to share, please don't hesitate to reach out. We would love to hear from you. We hope you enjoyed the event and left with both the excitement to kickstart your projects with your members and also you have meaningful new connections. Until the next time, have a wonderful day or a wonderful night. Goodbye and take care. Yeah, thank you so much. Goodbye and take care.
We seeing some more questions. So maybe our team will take note of this question and we'll add an FAQ page on the dev docs. Please follow us. We can have further discussion on this call. Okay, goodbye now.
See everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah, thank you. Looking forward to our working. Yeah, thank you and goodbye.
Fantastic.